They used to want more. See, that's one thing I absolutely dislike about certain jobs. They'll ask you for more, but won't give you more. They'll give you more responsibility. They'll give you more accountability. But when you look at your paycheck, it's just like, well. And then on top of that, when you make more money, you get charged more money to make more money. And it's just like, well. But yes, please do remind me how free I am. Oh, wait, I'm not American. I'm Haitian. My bad. Yes, please remind the Americans how free they are. Please. And please remind them their allegiance that they're pledging to the United of what? United how? United why? I find it kind of funny that they treat the money better than they treat the kids, because how many security guards do you see at school systems? And how many armored guards are there for the money transports? Typically 2 people driving, the third one that you don't know about. Now, I went to school once upon a time. The only time that I saw a police officer is that one security guard. One security guard. I went to a school that had, well, at least a high school that had upwards of 1,200 student bodies. You tell me one person is supposed to protect that many student bodies. There is 3 motherfuckers, I'd say it would be the standard, in the armored vehicle, and you're only having one. I already knew y'all gave a fuck about the money more than you did the kids, but let's talk about the kids that we give a shit about them. Let's talk about them that we give a shit about them, but my thought process, my belief is if you care to do something, instead of talking about it, it's easy to talk about things. As somebody that finds it hard to have certain conversations because, well, I don't believe you're going to listen. I believe a lot of the conversations I have with people are one-sided, so it's just me talking to myself. So if I'm just going to talk to myself, why the fuck don't I just record this shit so I can remember the conversation? Because you weren't fucking listening. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to say I said it when I didn't say it. I was like, I don't remember it. Of course you don't. Not. And honestly, just because I know myself well enough to know I have a shitty memory, I can't always argue against people's believing, I can't always argue against people saying I don't remember, because I generally have that shitty memory. So therefore, I feel like that's a perfect cop-out for a lot of situations, because I generally don't remember a lot of things. And that's because I was very traumatized. I have a lot of thoughts inside my brain. I'm bored most of the times. I'm here but not really here, whichever one that you want to use. Or some people will just be like, this nigga making up excuses. Or that one, whatever the fuck you want to say. I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you guys my truth. You ain't gotta fucking believe it. I'm a salesman that doesn't really care to sell. But you have to be in sales to live in America, because, well, if you don't learn how to sell yourself, they'll sell you, and they'll sell you cheap as fuck. As well as try to remind you, never, ever, go below your worth. But we want you below your worth. Make that shit make sense. Because realistically speaking, even though I'm bad at taking compliments, I'm not the best at always listening to orders or reading orders or this or that, but I am one of, and this is probably the most gloaty I'm going to get about myself in this video at least, because I know there's videos out there of me just like in my narcissistic mind frame where it's just like, yeah, I'm hot shit, and then there are other videos of me where I'm in my deep, depressive, dark mindset where it's just like, don't look at me, fuck off, I don't want to deal with this is a fucking retarded game, you guys are just bunch of idiots. But I'm still fucking playing with them anyways. Either way, so I get it. I see the hypocrisy in myself sometimes, and the wishy-washy, the mental instability. I never want to be perfect. I just want to be enough. And I don't need to be enough for anybody but me. And once you've had your fill of me, please let me know so I can go, or I'll figure out for myself. And well, we all have woes. And I ain't in mine, but you could be in yours. I don't want to be in your mind, and you're not allowed in mine. So I made sure I kept time block for you. And well, the time's up. So either you go or I go, and it doesn't really matter who leaves. I just know that I can't continue with you because, well, I think I've learned as much as I could from you. I think you've learned as much as you could from me. I think a little too much I've been told. So, I shall go until I stop thinking or until I stop wanting to. Either way, I think right now something I really want to go through. Hair's clean. Enough. Oh shit. Cool thing I did find while I was working there, because this is really dusty, is I found a fucking mask. I wouldn't typically wear a mask, but if I'm doing garage clear outs or fucking basement stuff, I generally do want to wear a mask. Just because that shit gets dusty. And there's really no air circulation, so you're kind of fucked with it. I don't think I had it too bad. I don't really know. I don't know. I'm probably going to smoke a bunch of weed after making this video, and that's just because the way I'm feeling my body. I'm not saying it's like back pain, but I can feel some pressure in my lower back. That's because a lot of the stuff that we had to get from